All right, guys, welcome to NTI day number 2. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be doing multiplying decimals, and it's just a review of what we've already learned. So our target for today says that I can fluently multiply multi-digit decimals. So notice that word there, fluently. We talked in class that the word fluently means quickly and easily and correctly. So that's what we're focusing on today, is just perfecting those skills. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all of the steps and how to do number 1 with you. So I want you to go ahead and do number 1 as I do it on the screen. Remember we talked about in class how if we use graph paper, it makes it a lot easier to line up those numbers and to keep our multiplication work nice and lined up. So if you have graph paper, I suggest you use that. If you just have regular lined paper, that's fine. Just make sure you're very careful as you line up your numbers. Okay, so go ahead and let's take a look at number 1. Number 1 says 6.3 times 10. So we know anytime that we're multiplying decimals, the first thing that we're going to do is to line up our numbers vertically. And that just really means we're going to stack them on top of each other. So we have 6.3 times. Now, when we're multiplying numbers, we do not have to line up decimal points. That's just for addition and subtraction. We're going to put in our decimal point at the end of our problem, so we don't have to line them up as we go. So 6.3 times 10. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to multiply just like normal. We're going to use that standard algorithm you guys already know, where we take the first number times everything on the top row, and then the second number times everything on the top row, and then we add them up. That's what we're going to do first. Multiple just like normal. So we have 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. So now we're done with our 0, so we're going to put a slash through it because I'm done with it. But we've also kind of come down here and place a 0 as our placeholder because we're finished there. Then we're going to move on to our second number and multiply everything on the top row by our second number. So 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 6 is 6. Now we've got all of our multiplication out of the way. We're going to add up those rows of numbers. So 0 plus 0 gives us a 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. And then 6 plus nothing is just a 6. Okay, so that's standard. That's exactly what we know. So now what we're going to do is we've got to insert our decimal. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to circle how many places you have behind the decimal in the original problem. So in our original problem, we have 1 place behind the decimal. So we just have 1 time. So then it says move the decimal that many times to the left in your answer. So if we start here, we're going to move our decimal 1 time to the left, and then that's where it's going to be. So the answer to 6.3 times 10 is 63. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to follow all of those exact same steps for questions 2 through 10 that are remaining. Keep your work nice and organized, and that's going to help you get to a quick, easy answer every time. Again, if you guys need help, feel free to email me. Have a great day.